Hey guys, Elite Legionarii, and I'm back so that I'm able to bring you more videos. Sorry guys, I wasn't able to get some to you. I was away for a week and I had no internet access where I was. I did get some videos for my Scipio campaign, so I got some stuff to put up, but here's a Medieval 2 for you, and this will be the third Medieval 2. And I'm commanding one of my top 5 favourites, England, which I think is a very good faction. My opponent, Haugeranville, I think it's how you say his name, is in command of France. And anyway, let me outline the armies. My army consists of about, I think it's 5 or 6 units of armoured swordsmen, 4 units of Knights Hospitaller, about 2 armoured sergeants, and 4 yeoman archers, which are fantastic. I love these archers. They've saved my ass so many times in battle when I've played as England. Yeah, 6 armoured swordsmen, I think. Armoured swordsmen are fantastic. They've got really good attack, and in the campaign they're really easy to recruit and train, and they've got cheap upkeep, and they're fantastic. So I mean, that's something England's really got in its favour. So my opponent has a very sort of huge cavalry force anyway, so he's got, let's see, he's got lancers, he's got noble knights, he's got gendarmes, and he's got a general's bodyguard. So I think he's got about 2 of each type of cav unit. He might have about 3 gendarmes, I'm not sure. Here he's got some of these Volga heavy infantry who use the polearm as their weapon, as you can see, which are getting shot up by my yeomans. He's got a couple of those. He's got some dismounted French archers. These guys are rather good. Probably on par with my guys. He's got 3 units of arquebusiers. He's got 2 units dismounted feudal knights. And he's also got a unit of dismounted noble knights there. And yeah, I think that's all he's got. I think he might have some more infantry. But anyway, I see an opening here with his arquebusiers, so I'm going to do a full charge with my 2 units of my Knights Hospitaller and destroy them. As you can see, that unit's fully routing. This unit's about to go as well. But I see him bringing in some dismounted feudal knights and some of these noble knights, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. That's, you know, sort of a hit and run strike. If you ever see these opportunities, you should definitely take them. They can make a big difference later on. Here he's going to amass all his cav over here, so I'm sending my spearmen and the remainder of my cav out over that way, and I'm bringing back my other cav I just used on that charge to come back. My recording system's changed back to fraps because I got sick of the 10-minute thing with Bandicam, and I recently found a site which enables me to get the videos by fraps a lot smaller than I was able to before. So all in all, fraps is working out to be more efficient. It just takes a bit longer, but that's fine. Patience is a virtue after all. So anyway, my cav get a full charge on his pretty much, and he's getting beat down. Here I'm able to intercept his other cav with these armoured sergeants, and I'm going to get massive charge power with these 2 hospitallers in conjunction with these armoured sergeants. So even though he's got lots of cav, mine likely have more upgrades, and I've got spearmen to assist. Here he's going to bring up his infantry, his feudal knights, noble knights. I'm sure he's got some more. And there's some more noble knights there, and these Volga and some chivalric knights. I couldn't see them before, but he's also got chivalric knights, which are pretty damn cool. But I'm going to bring down my armoured swordsmen to intercept. And I got a slight hill advantage, and of course my archers are just massacring him. I don't usually like to camp and stuff, but it's not really camping that much, because I did come down. But usually what I like to do is, in this game I like to use my archers for as long as possible before I come down, but a lot of people just don't wait it out or get into better positioning, so that's kind of their fault in my opinion. And I'm not nearly as good at medieval as I am at Rome anyway, so not that I'm great at Rome either, but you know. So anyway, he's coming around with these guys, which are getting caught up on my armoured swordsmen. As you can see, my cav and my spearmen have mass routed his big, glob of knights and stuff, which is great. Here he's going to try a charge of these dismounted chivalric knights on my yeoman archers, but I see it and I do send a detachment of cav, here we go, of these hospitallers to get a full charge. And like I keep going on about,
the enemy force remains.
like I keep going on about, a full charge by mounted heavy cavalry is just devastating on any heavy infantry, unless they're spearmen. As you can see, I'm making pretty short work of most of his guys. I've destroyed his cav, and here we go. I'll give you a close up of this. And they'll just rout right out, and they lost like 20 men then, just in that one charge, and I didn't even get a great charge on them. So here you'll see some more charge.
Our men are under attack. We must act now.
So as you can see, I've pretty much mopped up my opponent. France is also an extremely good faction. In the early period, not so much, but the late, very, very good, very strong in the late period. I think I like England more though. I don't know, I just do. But I think France has a little more variety than England. So I just have a particular like for England, I suppose. But France is an extremely good faction. Yeah, I mean, France is what you'd probably call like a late bloomer faction. They're not bad in the early, they're not that great in the early, they're okay in the high, they're great in the late. England's pretty similar.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit of his army.
Yeah, so it's basically, like if you're ever online and you see someone say with rules like early period or something, choose Sicily or something because they're fantastic in the early period. You need to look at the factions and find out what faction's better in what period. And some are better, good in all areas. Byzantine Empire, they're an early period one. The Holy Roman Empire is a late period, so it just depends. So yeah, as you can see, I've pretty much mopped up, just cleaning up basically. He's got a few units that are running around, but they're routed. So over here, I'm getting some of these.
Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
Some of these arquebusiers are out here. So I intend to bring you more medieval 2 battles if I can, which I should be able to. I'm getting a bit better at Empire Total War, and I want to get some of them to you at some point, although I don't know, that might be a wee while yet because I'm still not very good at it. I like it though, I'm really starting to like it, which is good. It just takes a bit to get used to the difference.
By the grace of God, our foe is utterly vanquished. Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
So there you go, it's a heroic victory, which is excellent for me on medieval. So I deployed 1,365 men, I only lost 257, I had 1,108 remaining, and I got 1,045 kills and 436 men captured, so about 1,470 or something. Haugeranville, who was France, he had 1,561 men. He lost almost all his army. He lost 1,483 and he had 78 men left, and he only got 288 of my men. So here's the stats. You can see these Knights Hospitaller did pretty good. They captured a lot as well, so that counts. So, even though it's 30 there, it's 67, so it's really 97. That's how I work it out anyway. His Armoured Sergeant certainly did a decisive job in making sure that his overwhelming cav numbers didn't beat me down. These Yeoman Archers are just fantastic. Look at them, just absolutely incredible. They always get massive kills every time I use them. And my Armoured Swordsmen were great as well. I really like them, like I said, for their usefulness and cheapness and all that. So, all in all, a good game to Haugeranville, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you for the next one soon.